Dreamer, as you rest in this quiet hour, let your heart open wide to the truth that real change is never locked away in some distant horizon, but can begin here, in this very moment of surrender. Too often the mind tells us that transformation must be earned by struggle, that renewal is complicated, that it requires long battles and perfect circumstances. Yet the deepest renewal is born not in endless striving, but in simplicity, in the quiet decision to release what you cannot hold, and to believe that your life is already being guided by divine order. Tonight you are not asked to solve every problem, to answer every question, or to carry every weight alone. You are invited to align your being with a higher truth, a truth that reminds you that the one who created and sustains all things has not stepped away from your story. The laws that hold this universe together are not mechanical, cold, or indifferent. They are infused with love, guided by wisdom, and carried by the faithful hand of God, who continues to move on your behalf, even when you cannot yet see how. Within you already exists the capacity to shift, to live with new eyes, to think with renewed perspective, and to expect with deeper trust. This night does not need to be another repetition of yesterday. It can be the moment where peace begins to replace fear, where gratitude takes the place of doubt, where trust dissolves the need to control outcomes. As you exhale, release the demand to have every answer in advance. As you inhale, welcome the assurance that change is not only possible but near, that it is already forming beneath the surface, waiting to reveal itself in ways beyond what your imagination could design. Let your breath itself become a prayer, each release a letting go of the past, each intake an opening to hope. Dreamer, let this moment whisper to you that you are not stuck in sameness, you are not condemned to repeat old patterns, you are not chained to limitation. You are being called into freedom, invited into transformation, drawn into a life renewed. Rest tonight with confidence that what seems unmovable can shift at the right time, that what has felt delayed can arrive exactly when it is most needed, and that what once seemed impossible is already being prepared for you. Allow yourself to believe that unseen hands are arranging paths, opening doors, and shaping blessings that will meet you at the appointed hour. Here, in this quiet, you are free to trust that renewal has already begun, and that tomorrow can rise carrying a new story written by love, grounded in faith, and filled with promise. Draw in a deep, steady breath, dreamer, and let it expand slowly through your chest until you feel your entire body respond to the gentle rhythm of life moving within you. Hold it for just a moment, then exhale with intention, noticing how even the flow of your thoughts begins to ease as the air leaves your lungs. Place your hands softly at your sides, palms open, as a sign of release, as though you were setting down invisible burdens that never truly belonged to you. With every inhale, allow your body to absorb peace that enters quietly, but powerfully. With every exhale, picture the weights you have carried dissolving into nothingness, no longer permitted to linger. Now envision yourself beneath a vast sky, wide and endless, with no walls to contain you and no ceiling to limit you, only openness that stretches beyond sight, reminding you that your life is not confined by fear, not restricted by the past, not bound by limitation. In this openness, you begin to sense that change is not only possible but natural, a process woven into the fabric of your being. Whisper softly within your spirit, "I am open, I am willing, I am aligned." Let these words move beyond the surface of your mind and settle deep within, taking root in the core of who you are. Allow them to become more than statements. Allow them to become convictions that shape the way you breathe, the way you hope, the way you live. Feel the shift begin in your body, as your shoulders release tension that has clung for too long, as your breath steadies into calm rhythm, as your inner world finds stillness that feels both grounding and liberating. Recognize that this stillness is not emptiness, it is preparation. It is the fertile ground of transformation, where new patterns are born, where faith is strengthened, where miracles begin to take form quietly before they appear. Protect this moment as sacred, guarding it from wandering thoughts and distractions. Keep your eyes closed, dreamer, and let your mind remain quiet while your heart stays open. Trust that the affirmations you are about to receive are not passing words but seeds of truth designed to take hold within you. They will embed themselves into your spirit, reshaping the way you think, guiding the way you believe, and transforming the way you live. In this openness, in this willingness, in this alignment, you are preparing yourself to receive what has already been written for you: peace that endures, renewal that surprises, and blessings that will reveal themselves at the perfect time. I welcome peace that steadies my inner being. Divine wisdom shapes the path beneath my feet. Every breath teaches me that I am sustained. My life unfolds in rhythms of grace. I rest knowing provision is already near. Strength within me grows quietly. As I release fear, love reassures me of my unshakable worth. Faith clears away every shadow of uncertainty. I embrace renewal as my natural state. Hope opens the horizon of tomorrow. Gratitude deepens my connection to God's care. Calm surrounds me like a gentle embrace. I rest in the safety of divine presence. Clarity rises from within my stillness. Joy softens the weight of this day. Healing flows into every hidden corner of me. Confidence awakens as I trust more fully. I carry serenity into the silence of rest. God's promises anchor me beyond circumstance. My spirit opens wide to transformation. Assurance replaces every anxious thought. Peace remains even when I cannot see the way. The love of God steadies my heart. I receive strength for what is ahead. Renewal begins within my soul tonight. Every part of me is wrapped in divine care. Miracles move toward me in quiet ways. Trust roots me deeply in hope. I allow myself to rest without fear. Grace touches places I once thought broken. My heart stays open to possibility. Faith teaches me that change is natural. The silence of night restores my being. I let go of control. And welcome guidance. Peace lights the pathway of my dreams. Joy refreshes me in sacred stillness. My thoughts are guided by divine truth. Love speaks gently into my spirit. I believe good is already unfolding. Hope carries me beyond limitations. Gratitude secures me in trust. I rise inwardly. As I sleep outwardly. Strength builds in the hidden places of my life. Calm anchors my body and soul. My heart is free from the weight of fear. Healing renews every weary part of me. I trust God's timing above my own. Assurance steadies my rest tonight. Love comforts me in silence. Peace welcomes me into holy renewal. I surrender my worries into God's hands. Grace reminds me I am never alone. Hope shapes the patterns of my tomorrow. My inner world rests in divine alignment. voice strengthens me with quiet gladness. Faith restores my courage fully. Calm spreads through my every thought. I walk in confidence even in my rest. Healing whispers to every part of my being. I trust that miracles are already near. My soul opens wider to blessing. Peace flows through me endlessly. Gratitude is the song of my heart. Strength steadies me in unseen ways. Love assures me I am fully accepted. Faith draws me closer to the presence of God. I rest knowing change is secure. Calm fills me beyond measure. Hope rises each time I breathe. Joy prepares me for what is coming. My mind relaxes into trust. Peace guards me throughout the night. I release fear and receive assurance. Healing blesses me in silence. I allow gratitude to transform my perspective. Confidence takes root in quiet places. My spirit feels whole as I let go. Love anchors me in unwavering care. Faith strengthens my innermost thoughts. Grace unfolds in every detail of my life. I believe nothing is beyond renewal. Peace steadies me as I drift to sleep. Hope assures me I am guided. Joy refreshes the depths of my soul. Healing restores what once felt lost. My trust grows as I surrender. Gratitude opens me to divine flow. Strength rises gently within me. Calm protects my heart from fear. Love renews my confidence tonight. Faith leads me into deeper peace. I rest in assurance of God's promises. Peace carries me through the night hours. Joy fills the unseen parts of me. Healing continues as I dream. Hope assures me of new beginnings. Confidence builds quietly within. Grace teaches me I am enough. My spirit rests in freedom tonight. Peace welcomes miracles into my rest. Strength embraces me without strain. Gratitude secures me in contentment. Love restores every tender space in me. Faith clears the path ahead. Calm opens me to renewal. Joy brightens even the shadows. Healing writes peace into my body. I trust I am always cared for. My heart surrenders to divine order. Peace becomes the gift of this night. Hope assures me tomorrow is blessed. Strength surrounds me with protection. Love whispers I am whole. Faith assures me all is possible.
Gratitude lifts my spirit higher. Calm keeps me steady and waiting. Joy reminds me life is sacred. Healing renews my body and soul.
Lord, in this sacred night I bring Dreamer before you, trusting with full confidence that the laws you have written into creation are not walls that restrain, but pathways that lead into transformation and freedom. Thank you for being the God who continually calls us into alignment with truth that liberates, with hope that lifts us when we fall, and with love that sustains when our strength feels gone. Tonight I ask that you move tenderly, yet powerfully within their heart, removing the weight of fear that has pressed too heavily, loosening the grip of doubt that has clouded their vision, and renewing the patterns of their thoughts so that faith may take root deeply and remain unshakable. Let their subconscious release the lies that once confined them, the false narratives that said they were not enough, and instead embrace the certainty that every promise spoken by you is firm, steady, and unbreakable. May their rest become more than sleep. Let it be the ground where courage grows quietly, where clarity forms like morning light, and where renewal begins to blossom in hidden ways, even before they are aware. Protect their dreams, Father, and let every image, every thought, and every whisper of the night be filled with the assurance of your nearness and the peace of your presence. Remind them that true change is not something to chase with anxiety, but something to receive with gratitude, a gift already flowing into their life through your endless grace. As the morning comes, let them awaken with confidence that they are stepping into a season made new, a season marked not by limitation, but by miracles, by deep peace, and by joy that cannot be shaken. Seal this night with your blessing, Lord, surround it with your protection, and let Dreamer rise with strength that surprises them, with gratitude that overflows, and with unmovable trust that they are being guided step by step by your faithful hand. In the name of Jesus, Amen. Dreamer, if this prayer has spoken to your heart, write in the comments the phrase, "I welcome divine change," and share this meditation so that others who are longing for renewal may also find peace, courage, and hope through these words.